going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back for another live Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle today against a shady person, Casey. Her Twitter link is in the description, or if you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is down there as well. We are coming back with another UU battle with our team featuring Mayweather, Mandy, Flare, Bud, Leonardo, Mega Evolve, and Lil Lily. And I want Lil Lily to shine. I really do. Last time, spoilers, Lil Lily got frozen, so it is what it is. We're gonna jump in for this match though, and we will have one more battle after this one with this team. Of course, I love taking your suggestions for feature Pokemon, like how Mayweather is our star from the last episode of Shady Teams. If you want to leave your suggestions on any of the Wi-Fi battle videos or the Shady Team episode would be the best place to do it. But we're gonna see my opponents bring in a really cool team. We see Blastoise, Goodra, Heliolisk, Zoroark, Abomasnow, and Gostar Haxorus. So once again, I'm gonna go ahead and lead with the safe U-turning Flygon. Now this time, I won't do what I did last time. If I see some issues, I will make sure I address them. But we can see that Blastoise is gonna be absolutely fantastic in this matchup. It hits everything on my opponent's team. The one thing we really gotta get rid of before we can start just doing some chip damage with Blastoise is we gotta get rid of that Goodra. We gotta get rid of that Goodra as fast as we can because that thing is fat enough to take the Ice Beams with no problem whatsoever. So Toxicroak is gonna be our answer for that. It could also be a Sap Sipper Goodra, so Lil Lily is gonna have a tough time getting through my opponent's Mons. Besides the Goodra, I wouldn't mind Lil Lily getting a couple Quiver Dances up and doing what it's got to do. So we see Lucina opening up. Lucina, the Blastoise, opens up against the Flygon. Now, even if this Blastoise is Choice Scarfed in the world's most awkward, worst case, never gonna happen scenario, I'll still be faster because I am Choice Scarfed and I'm getting a U-turn. Also, if it is a Zoroark, my opponent is definitely gonna switch it out here. Definitely. I mean, now that's okay. There's the world. I think that Zoroark might outspeed Flygon. So if it's a Choice Scarf Zoroark, then we're done. Then we just lost Flygon again for the second time in a row. Let's see. Flygon base. You're not base 100, are you? Wow, you really are base 100. Are you? You're faster than I think. No, Zoroark is 105. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I really have a feeling a lot of people like to lead with their Zoroark. Lucina sounds like a Zoroark. I'm saying, even though that would be Blastoise's name. We're gonna get the U-turn off. Let's see. Is it super effective? It is super effective. So it is definitely the Zoroark, and that bodes really well for me, because that's gonna be one headache identified throughout this entire match. Now, I will go out into my special wall, Mandy, because Mandy resists the Dark Pulse. If you're going for a flamethrower, whatever you're doing, I don't care. I'm gonna go for the Night Daze. I ate that up. I've never seen Night Daze once. It is a Life Orb Zoroark. Interesting move. I'm actually curious as to base damage and everything. I don't think it would have mattered, even if she was going for the Dark Pulse. I don't think it matters. Night Daze is base 85. May lower the opponent's accuracy. Wow, all right, so that's an option. That's definitely an option. Here, I'm gonna go for a foul play. I think my opponent will just let Zoroark go, and if not, we'll get some damage off on something somehow. But getting a quick lead in this game is gonna be useful. There's the Focus Blast. It's neutral, it's gonna connect, so it'll do a decent amount of damage, but I am max special defense. That does more than I wanted to. You know what, I should have roosted. It's my fault, I should have roosted up. Could have just let the Life Orb damage take him out. And I knew that he had Life Orb, but I just thought that maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just not thinking, I guess. It's been a pretty long day. But maybe I shouldn't be making Johns, I should be making plays. You know? I know. All right, so we missed out on some free HP there. My opponent is in pretty much a pickle. Can go out into, well, not really a pickle. Can go out into the Abomasnow or the Heliolisk or Heliotile. I always confuse those two. Going into Helio. Empress Goodra comes in. Wow, that is a little bit scary. I'm actually just gonna Toxic this thing before I do anything else, because I'm not a huge fan of Goodra. I don't like the fatness that it has, especially when it's holding an Assault Vest. I'm not a fan. So we're just gonna get some residual off on it. And there's the Acid Armor. Speaking of fat, there's the Acid Armor. Wow, so, okay, foul play's not gonna do anything. Now Goodra's becoming somewhat of an impenetrable wall. It's not Assault Vest though, we have to remember that, so we can get some special hits in. What special hits do we wanna get in? Well, I would probably wanna get in with Leonardo, considering that's one of our only specially offensive mons on this team. I mean, Arcanine is not really specially offensive, it's a defensive mon with Flare Blitz and Extreme Speed. So we're gonna see an Ice Beam. Luckily, we're gonna eat that up because we are Leonardo. You know how we do. Really excited about eating that up. It's almost like a buffet breakfast. It's really good. Actually, I should say dessert. Ice cream is cold. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna go ahead and proceed to Mega Evolve and Ice Beam away. Now, some of you might be saying, Shady, Dark Pulse hits more of your opponent's Mons. If he goes out into his own Blastoise, you're gonna regret that. And I say, you're probably right, but I don't think he's gonna switch out since he set up an Acid Armor. I think Casey, he, she, I don't know if you're a boy or girl, I'm sorry. Casey is a bi-gender name. You could be either way. Bi-gender sounds like the incorrect term. Whatever, it could be for a guy or a girl. I have girlfriends Casey, I have guy friends Casey. So we're gonna just, oh, Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail, Dragon Tail. Out of the Flare Bud, probably the worst thing that could have been dragged out by that Dragon Tail. We'll get a fun Intimidate off. We've seen Acid Armor, we've seen Leftovers. Now the question is this gonna be a Rest Goodra? No, because there's no Sleep Talk and it's not a Lumberry. So I don't think it'll be Rest Goodra. Flare Bud needs to get the heck out of there though. I'm gonna go right back out into Leonardo. I think it's our best bet, just in case for some reason it is Rest. If it's Acid Armor, Dragon Tail, Ice Beam, Rest, that don't make sense to me. Don't make sense to me. Gonna actually withdraw Empress. Fearing the close combat and goes out into Lucina, the actual Blastoise. So we're gonna have another Turtle off. Man, this Turtle is all over UU, isn't it? This Turtle is all over UU. It's not Mega, which means Abomasnow. You already know though, that's your Mega. For some reason, when Blastoise uses Toxic, does anyone else think it's taking a giant dump? Did anyone just see that? Go back and watch that. I think it looks like he's taking it. Wow, all right, Blastoise, I see you on your grind. You must be eating a lot of fiber. I can dig it. We're gonna Dark Pulse one more time. I'm not begging for a flinch. It'd be cool, don't really need it. We're gonna get Dragon Tail, double Dragon Tail on this team. Wow, really, not a pro tip, but a tip for people. If you're gonna run Dragon Tail, on even one Mon, you should consider running entry hazards on your team because that will make the Dragon Tails much more effective. Not only will it put your opponent in like a subpar position, but it'll actually get residual damage off in combination with Dragon Tail. So I'm gonna go for E-Speed here, just because it does finish off Lucina if she decides to stay in, and she does. So Lucina does go down to that. I'm gonna take the Rocky Helmet damage, which I kind of didn't expect from Blastoise. Kind of interesting that Arcanine, my Arcanine has Rocky Helmet. They were rocking out on the field together, helmets, like they're construction work. Okay, so what will you do, Casey? What will you do? Running out of options here. Can't go into the Abomasnow yet. You going on to the Haxorus now? Is it time to bring in Haxie? I'll stay in and go for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't care. I don't care. I'll burn that thing so fast. I will burn that thing to the ground. I get too close, I'm sorry. It's not nice. I almost threw my DS across the room. That would have been terrible. That would have been absolutely terrible because I cannot afford any more time to record. My energy is running low. This is the 7th video of the day that I've recorded. Haxorus is coming through! I knew it. I knew it. I knew you. I think an EQ is possible, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say, you know what? We can take it. We're Will-O-Wisping. I'm not even gonna think about it. EQ away. Over-predict and do something else. I dare you, Casey. I dare you. I'm Will-O-Wisping away. I don't even gotta predict at this point. I can take an EQ. I'm a defensive Arcanine. Am I defensive? It's gonna predict the Mandibuzz and not go for EQ. Sub! Extreme speed. I'm done. I just lost. A Haxorus behind a substitute is one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Does E-Speed even take it out? It's a crit! A crit might have mattered. This is no bueno. This is no bueno. This is really bad. This is I'm trying to think. I'm trying to run around and think, and I think she got me in a spot that is no good. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the E-Speed. I can't let you set up another sub. I have to bring in like my Flygon's gonna get outsped, isn't it? Yeah, Flygon's gonna get outsped now. I have to. I don't know. I don't know. We're E-Speeding. Let's see what this does. Now we can know if the crit mattered on the sub. The crit looks like it probably mattered. There's the EQ. Down goes Flare Bud. You could have got a Will-O-Wisp off, and you really could have got a Will-O-Wisp off and stopped all of this nonsense. I can't risk it though. I just got to go for another E-Speed. That would have been the turn to go for the Will-O-Wisp, but living on 5 Arcanine coming through so that they can't. Citrus, no. Should have known with the sub. Should have known with the sub hub. There's a sub hub. There's a sub hub. Oh no. And now he's gonna, oh no. All right, we have to run around and think. I'm going out into, I can't go out into anything yet. I have to E-speed. This is terrible. This is terrible. We're E-speeding. This is terrible. This is literal fear. This is literal garbage. Going, oh, the greed! The greed just got the best of you, Casey. I'm sorry, but the greed got the best of you, in my opinion. You know why? This is why. Wait a minute, what do we do here? I could go into Mandy. No, you know what? No. Extreme speed. Extreme speed. We had so many opportunities to get a Willis Ball on you. E-speed is gonna finish you up. The greed! Casey, the greed. The greed goes before the fall. Some say pride. They're the same. Abomasnow is gonna come in. Now, this is good for my opponent. They're a pretty good spot. Ice Shard is gonna take me out. Not to mention the Snow Warning will probably take me out. So I'm obviously gonna go for an E-speed here, spoiler alert, because I just wanna get some sort of damage off on this Abomasnow. I only have one E-speed left. Oh my Lanta, so this is it, Flare Bud. This is it.
Abomasite, activate. We will bring forth the...
I was gonna say Snow Warning, but then it came out like a bunch of stuff. So Abomasnow is running Protect. That was very well played, very well played, very well played. I actually expected Ice Shard instead of Protect. Otherwise, I would have obviously Morning Sunned and been in ridiculously good places, but that's not the case. So with this thing here, we're going out into Mayweather, and I gotta look at my opponents, the rest of my opponent's team. The Haxorus is gone, the Zoroark is gone, Blastoise is gone. I think I'm comfortable with risking the biscuit and going for a Swords Dance. Gonna withdraw the Abomasnow, and that is pretty much gonna seal the deal. Even if Empress Gudra comes out, it's got very low HP. We've got Blizzards, we've got Toxic, we've got, whoa, what was that? You guys saw that? It was like a giant ice skull right where Gudra was. That was really weird. That was really weird. We're gonna get hit first, so we know that we're faster. Not that we were questioning it whatsoever, but I think Mayweather is gonna get to throw some fists a little bit here, because a +2 poison jab. I would go for Drain Punch, I really would, but it's not stab. So I'm gonna, right? No, wait, is it? Yeah, you're Psychic Fighting. What am I saying? Drain Punch away. Drain Punch away! I should be running Gunk Shot, I think. I don't know, it's debatable. If you want accuracy, you go Poison Jab. If you're running Swords Dance, you really need the extra power of Gunk Shot. Probably not. You're gonna KO floor just as regardless. Wow, the gooey. Oh, the gooey. The gooey is real, ladies and gentlemen. The gooey is real. So Mayweather is buffeted by the hail. And despite the power of my opponent's team at preview, it looks as though we are gonna be just fine in this match. I almost got completely destroyed by that Haxorus. Had they not gone for that, as she not gone for that last Dragon Dance, she could have predicted my Sucker Punch, Dragon Dance, and just, it would have been crazy. It would have been out of control crazy. So we know that we get outsped now, so I'm gonna go for a Sucker Punch here. Truffle, I knew you were Truffle when you walked in. I'm not gonna continue that. We have to go for Sucker Punch. We have to make something of this. We have to make something of our +2. And I think the Drain Punch is a mistake, because I think we get outsped. And yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Sucker Punch, can you take this thing out? Oh, you took it out for dinner. You took it out for dinner, and you skipped on the bill. That is ridiculous. I love you, Mayweather. Apparently you had a really terrible fight, but it's a great name for a Toxicroak in my opinion, because it's a toxic fight. You get it? So we should be good to go, even with the gooey. I think I outspeed a Mega Abomasnow, so let's go for the Drain Punch. And oh, I'm gonna go for the Ice Shard. Look, again, another big piece of ice. This is really weird. Oh, we're gonna be able to take that and get a Drain Punch off. That should one-shot because we are +2, and that is going to be a Mayweather broom, ladies and gentlemen. Just pick up the broom and sweep around. Well, Casey, that was a lot of fun. I'm sorry that the greed got the best of you. It happens to the best of us, honestly, from time to time. If you guys enjoyed watching this battle, watching Mayweather pick up the broom and sweep, make sure you touch that thumb down below. It needs your loving. I'm gonna get the heck out of here and move back for one more battle with this team. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it